Okay, so we got our Y8 manifold here. This top bung, it's already plugged off with the JB weld. I just have to, and the bottom one right here, I just need to plug off 1, 2, 3, 4 with JB Weld steel stick. So we're gonna go grab some gloves. Try to mix it as thorough as possible. Shit stinks. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little bit, stick it in, push that bitch in there. Until it comes out the other side. Okay, so now let's take a razor blade and try to shave what we can off. Now through here, if you're using this exact manifold that I'm using, once you do the JB weld, go back over and check inside, make sure that's flat. If not, it's fine, we'll go over it. So mask it off, clean it up, and then get it ready for paint.
Cow's stuck in a hole. Cow's still stuck in a hole. The weather is a lovely 86 degrees. Huh? Humidity is about a 90%. Hot. Still hot.
Had to drill this out to get this bolt to fit. Shut the hell up! Nervous as fuck, bro. And we're done. It has been a week since the manifold's been put in. We got delayed so long because we ended up getting a hurricane, and here's how we're looking. But because I didn't do much talking, I want to go through everything that I did to do the swap. I didn't want to sit there and tell y'all and show y'all exactly how to do it in case something happened, but I felt like, you know, y'all watch this video to know what to do if you're looking for one. And a lot of people, when I was looking for this swap, they didn't have the right information, or they were giving too much information or telling me stuff that didn't even really matter to get the swap to work. But, oh fuck. This manifold is a D16Y8 automatic manifold, which has the cover plate. Here, I'm just gonna give y'all some light just in case. It has the IAC valve actually already blocked off. I used that one because I still have the Y7 throttle body on here with the IAC valve at the bottom. You can see it right there. So this has a VHT flame-proof aluminum coating on it. Gives it a nice silver, almost brand new look. But I still have the Y7 throttle body, so I gotta order the EK's Y8 throttle body, and that should be all. And it'll be basically a complete swap, I guess. But basically, this is this hose right here is the AutoZone 5/16 hose. You're gonna need 5 feet. Get 5 feet of that, and you're not gonna really need any other hoses. This is like literally the only one that I used. My other hose, like, I didn't even touch. They always say get a 5/16 and a 3/8. You can get 2 feet of 3/8 just in case you have to do any other lines or whatever, or you're tucking something, I guess. But I didn't use any of mine, and it's still working perfectly fine. But other than that, so there is your coolant passage right there, and then where is it? There's another. Oh wait, I can't even see. Oh, right there. You see that blue little 90-degree turn? That is your PCV. So your bottom one, the PCV is gonna wrap around and come back to the manifold up here. And the bottom one goes straight to this little black sensor right there. And I have that mounted. I had to drill it out to use a bolt that was already in the manifold, because the bolts that I had to mount that to the manifold didn't fit on this manifold. But yeah, those two go there. This is for your fuel, whatever. I forgot what that fucking shit's called. But that's, you should still use that same hose. You can either get vacuum plugs or do what I did. I took this hose, and since it was shorter, I chopped it and I put it back here, put a screw in it, and then zip tied it. Then over here you have the one hose going from your, you have one hose going, this hose right here, going from the little outlet right there all the way to the front sensor, or the front inlet of your IAC valve. And then that back one goes all the way down to that coolant port right there. And then what else did I have to do? That was really it. I didn't run any more line, but so this plugs into your brake booster. And then really all I had to do was get, where is it? I think it's this part of the harness that goes to the air intake temp sensor. I had to actually chop some of it back to get it to fit because it's connected to the fuel injector harness. So I just chopped that, threw it over, and then the fuel injectors I just stretched around. And for the intake, I literally forgot to order an intake, but I'm probably just gonna keep running this one. I'll just try to like chop and do some modifications to it in the future. But it's just the Spectre like advanced intake with the Spectre tube. This might be temporary. I just had it there just to have it, but I do have the tube to connect it from here to there. I don't know, I feel like this is kind of ugly maybe, but I'll just wait and see. The throttle body, if you're using the stock Y7 throttle body, let me turn off this light because I don't need it no more. We're using a stock Y7 throttle body. Keep all your sensors. All you're doing is you're taking your stock Y7 throttle body and you're getting either a Z6 or a Y8 rotor. This piece right here. You need that because the Y7 actually spins the other way because it's mounted this way and the cable goes like over here. I flipped this, by the way, because it was facing over here, but it goes around, then to this one, and then straight right here to your throttle body. So I took the Z6 one off, swapped the rotor, spring, and collar, and then I put it on the the rotor, spring, and then there's a collar underneath that spring, and I swapped it all to the Z6 throttle body, threw it together, and it works. But modification that I had to do to get the throttle cable to work for the Y7 throttle body is this bracket is actually bent upward at an angle a little bit to keep this flush so it goes straight down, but this doesn't have enough length to it, so I had to actually take this off, hammer it down flat, and then get it. Now it actually doesn't sit there and rev out the RPMs like it used in like the last clip that I showed you. And then trying to think, what else did I have to do? It's been a week, so I think that was everything that I had to do. But other than that, it has been running fine. The RPMs are actually really good. When I had the Y7 throttle body or the Y7 manifold setup, my car would average around like 1,000 RPM idle, and sometimes it would sit there and fluctuate. It go to 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 1,500, 2,000. And now that it has this one on, it's actually sitting at 800 RPMs sometimes, but I have to, because of the cable, I have to like kick up the throttle just to get it to drop to 800. And then with the AC on, it's at 1,000, which is way better. The car's a lot more quiet, which I really want. Because I didn't like whenever I'd be at license. Hated that. There is a plan in the future to chop this nipple off and then cover it with the JB Weld steel stick, which is what I used to block the vacuum ports in each injector hole that you guys saw at the beginning of the video. But that one comes on, I forgot what years that nipple comes on. But yeah, I might chop it off in the future, might not. But then again, I also told you guys I don't plan on running this manifold for long. Just until there's a reason to go over to the Skunk 2 one. I just wanted it temporarily. And also because I like the way it looks. Engine bay looks way cleaner, way more tucked than having a big box there, tube, a big box there. But yeah, this car has come a long way since you guys first seen it on the channel. New tires, thick fat boys like the SI. Put like a little picture somewhere, compare them. Same tire size, 205, 50/15. Somebody came in the shop, but 205 50/15 on a 15 by, I think this is a 6 SI stocks from the EM1 SI. It actually fits really fucking good. I am gonna lower it just a little bit just so I can clear that gap. Same thing in the back. Clear that gap right there. But yeah, it's looking good so far. All right, I took the car out of the shop, but this is the idle with the new, oh shit, vibrating. This is the idle with the new throttle manifold in, around 800, with the AC on and climate control. Because the last one I was using these pliers to turn on the AC. So the parts for the Grom should be here the 15th. I'm hoping and praying they're coming from Washington. So we have finally hit 101 subs on the channel, and the Grom video is at 1,100 views. That is now my highest viewed video. Usually it was like 130. I think for 2 of the videos was the highest. But I want to thank everybody for that and the support, subscribing. But pay attention to the communities tab. I'll post updates on there on the channel, any announcements that I'll do, any polls, and see y'all when the Grom parts are here.